This is a really good question. And by the way, this is one of those questions that I always tell prospective clients. I tell them, let me walk you through our deal breakers. There are a few things that if you're not comfortable with them, then we're not the right company for you. And it's very important to me to spell out the deal breakers and make sure that we're on the same page. And if somebody is not comfortable with one of those deal breakers, it's better just to say, you know what, we will walk away. Because if you try and accommodate somebody and change your process and culture, eventually they're not going to be happy, you're not going to be happy. And the relationship becomes really short. Instead of a 1 or 2 or 3 year relationship, it becomes a 3 or 4 months. And I'm like, okay, that's not interesting. The amount of effort that you put in the first 3 or 4 months in the relationship is tremendous. And then somebody decides to walk away, or you decide to walk away. They lost their time and money, and you've lost your time, and you could have done something better. So what are some of the deal breakers? First, we tell them that we have an MVP approach. Everything that we introduce on the website is not perfect. Our goal is not to produce the perfect design and the perfect code. We come at every experiment saying that we have enough data and we have good analysis over here that tells us there is a possible issue. We are going to create designs to solve that issue. And then we're going to introduce an experiment, an A/B test for people to judge which one of those designs is better. There's a good chance that people might hate all of our designs. That means I don't really need to get the designs perfect. I'm just testing out the theory. And people will give me enough signals to say, you know what, okay, this design is good. Now I need to go back and get it in a better shape. Some companies struggle with that. They want to get everything perfect. Those companies will struggle with Invesp. My goal is not to get everything perfect. My goal is to get everything to 90% perfect. Now, at the same time, I'm not doing something that's going to embarrass you as a brand, and I'm not going to go outside of your brand guidelines. But if we're going to sit there and discuss pixels, 10 pixels versus 5 pixels, we're not the right company for you. Number 2, I tell them, if you're going to hire us, if you're going to work with us, we're going to do it our way. What do you mean we're going to do it our way? I tell them, listen, we know conversion optimization really well. We've done it long enough. We have more A/B tests than any other company worldwide, and I'm very comfortable saying that. If you're coming to us, you gotta say, I trust you guys. Every once in a while, we run into a company that's, hey, well, you know, my cousin or my uncle runs a digital agency, or I read this article, I want to test that. And I tell them, listen, if you're gonna hold me responsible for the results, you gotta let me do my own thing. Now, people struggle with this. They're like, oh, well, does that mean that we don't have a say? No, of course you have a say, but you gotta trust us as experts in what we do. A third thing that I tell them, 10% of our experiments will make you feel uncomfortable. Not right away, not in the first 6 months, because the first 6 months for us on a project are all about establishing credibility and trust and showing you that we can deliver really good work, really good analysis, really good results. After the first 6 months where you say, you know, those guys are really good. I trust them. They know what they're doing. This is the best decision I've made. Some of our testing is going to make you feel, oh man, really? This is what we're going to be testing? Yes, this is what we're going to be testing. Because if our testing and experimentation is strictly in the areas that you're comfortable with, then we're not going to produce the results that you hire us to produce. People sometimes are comfortable with this. Every once in a while, you run to somebody who says, no, I don't want to do this. I want to tell you what to do. And I tell them, listen, if you're going to come there and you want to run testing yourself, there's probably a lot cheaper ways of doing experimentation than hiring Invesp. You can just hire some developers, front-end developers and designers, and let them do their own thing. Then finally, I tell them the time commitment. There are agencies out there that will tell you, oh, we'll work with you for 3 months. We don't do that. We ask every company that we work with to at least do 6 months or 12 months work with us. And then some people struggle. And I understand why they struggle, correct? Because they've been burned by other agencies that sign them up and don't deliver results. And then they feel that they're stuck. And I tell them, my goal is not to have you stuck. My goal is to deliver results. 6 months relationship is not very interesting. 1 year relationship is not very interesting. Companies with us are for multiple years at this point in time. They're with us for that many years because we maintain an amazing relationship and we deliver good value. And this is not an advertising where I invest, but this is the way, kind of after doing conversion optimization for so long, we know what we can deliver. We know the value that we bring on. Some people don't appreciate it, and it's fine. We're not the right fit for them. There's other agencies probably that will be the right fit. Those are the things that make me say no to somebody.